So, gonna be doing some vlogging retro style. This thing is all over TikTok and YouTube right now. And when I saw that it was 34 bucks, I thought, oh, this will be fun. Now, I will say that I've been kind of obsessed with this little guy. I've literally shot 2 music videos for the band using this. It's just a little kitschy, and you can't use the viewfinder. You have to sort of like trust what you're seeing, but it's a tiny little sensor, so it has a very 1990s crappy video vibe, but in a charming way. And in the case of this one, this is the only actual lens right here. You can put any kind of little glass or, you know, like fake gem object over it to make crazy in-camera effects. So I've been using this, I've been enjoying it. And I thought after shooting the video, a lot of my shots were poorly composed, and I thought, you know, I actually need something with a view screen to really accomplish what I'm trying to do. Clearly, the iPhone that I'm shooting this, unboxing on is 100 times better, but sometimes you just want like a potato feel, so to speak, a really old feel. So I'm not even sure what brand this is. It just says digital camera, but it's basically a 4K vlogging camera that happens to have the viewfinder screen. It actually feels fairly substantial. It's for sure plastic, but it's got a little weight to it. And the fact that you can do this to record yourself is actually got a little protective screen on there. Packaging was a little, had a form-fitting spot for it here, but the box wasn't super great. I guess comes with a USB-C cable for charging and transferring your files, and then a little obligatory photo lens cleaning cloth, and a handy dandy hand strap. $39. I don't think I paid that for it. Let me check. I swear I think it was 32. Let's see, view order. So it's now $39.99 on Amazon. And I paid, okay, I did pay $39.99. Sorry, I thought I would pay a little bit less. It has a manual, but it's one of them tiny ones. And at my age, you pretty much got to employ the reading glasses to even see that. But we're going to charge this thing up and see what we think. Based on how the other one looked, I'm only, and it of course is not real 4K. This being real 4K, I got high expectations of the look that I might be able to get from it, and just the fact it does also have some of those kitschy built-in effects. You can shoot in black and white. One of the things about the little Choose-Ao camera is the black and white option, which is really the only option, full color black and white. It's kind of sepia toned, and it's really kind of a neat little look. I've enjoyed it. It's funny, this whole trend toward retro photography, but I've really gotten into the Polaroid flip. Man, I never really was a big instant photography guy, but going back to it now, it's a lot of fun. So there you have it. We're gonna take some video with this and see how it goes, and I'll follow up in a future video with some examples, or maybe we'll just add it onto this one, who knows.
We're probably based off of a Mesa Boogie here. If you said play something too?
Yeah, start off with that, and then
I'll play just like a little bit of the chorus. Turn off the speakers, hold on. Alright, ready?
yeah.
Alright, let's see. So this is the chorus for Stuck. We can find a good spot for it. Just the instrumental. So the amp sound, sort of a, to the Helix, sort of a virtual amp, but it's based off of Mesa Boogie. they actually have two tracks going at the same time. Left ear is a bit of a cleaner track, and the right ear is a bit more of a heavier track too. And I sort of quadruple tracked everything in a sense to add more space to it. Some things have reverb on it, some guitars have reverb on it, some have delay on it, some have a mix. And the cool part about when you sort of parallel track a bunch of stuff is not only does it add some variations in like timing, but it also adds a lot more thickness to it. And you can choose, like, maybe there's a particular part of the song you ramp up the cleans, and there's parts where you ramp up the distorted, which I sort of did, muted some things here and there, and that's kind of adds a lot more depth to it. So yeah.
Just tell us a bit more about the project and point at your face at the camera.
Oh, okay.
Just for the audio clarity, right? Like I said, looking at your screen, we're going to get a clear signal. Wow. I should ask you about math.
You should have asked me about math. Well, I've taught for 2 days, so I'm kind of in that zone.
Oh yeah. So this is a bit of a stylistic departure. At least the song stuck. We did 2 sessions, right?
Yeah. So we did one session. Well, here we did a demo, like 2 demos. One was very slow. I don't remember why we did it that slow. I think it's just because our original take on the guitar was sort of a slower tempo, and then the other one that we did, Ali kind of did freeform. Not freeform, but we sort of did it without a tempo, and there's a lot more higher energy. And then we finally did the one here, Eddie's, but we finished it here, and that was 2-way click. So we sort of have literally 3 totally different demos, or excuse me, 3 different like versions of that same song. This one sort of stylistically departures from a lot of the other stuff we've done because really based around Ali's take, honestly, sort of based around his style, and sort of tried to marry some of his stuff with our stuff, and sort of, I mean, it's funny, the chords are just G, E minor, C, and D on the baritone, which is different than what we're actually playing. It's a different key, but still, it sort of emphasizes the fact that, like, even that chord progression can be used in a different context and kind of meld so many different things together, and context is key to making something sound different. You can make a funk song in G minor, C, and D, a rap song with it, in this case, like alternative post rock vibe.